Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome to the DRich Show. This is DRich and this is Friday, February 12th, 2021. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday, getting ready for that weekend. Looking at that coin market cap, cryptocurrency market, looking like Bitcoin is losing dominance at 60.2% at the time of the recording. Sorry for having pushing out a late video, guys, for my subscribers. Apologize for that. Excuse me. Sometimes you got to get that rest. Sometimes you got to get that sleep to recover from a long night of work. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to make no excuses here. Not on this show. We're not going to make none. Absolutely not. But anyway, again, happy Friday to all of my listeners, subscribers to the channel. Have a like, a subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you don't mind before we get started. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump right on into this. Bitcoin trading at $47,529. Still up overall in the last week. Ethereum is at $1,852. Up over 3% in the last 24 hours. And we got Cardano. Look at that at number 4, 91 cents. And Polkadot is at number 5, pushing XRP to number 6 at 57 cents. We've seen some increase in price action on XRP. And if you've been listening to me for a while, we no longer get $4 $5 we are not even at $2 at this point. So I hope you bundled up and stack those trash cans of cryptocurrency up, especially XRP while it was at the low price. Anyway, again, guys, Binance Coin is ripping through new levels, $135.81, up almost 11% in the last 24 hours. In Litecoin, $191, and Chainlink is at $30.80, at up over 8% in the last 24. And look at Stellar. Now, you could get 2 for $1 on them, but I don't think for too long you're gonna have a chance to get those at 2 for $1. And you know what? It's in the top 10 again, pushing Bitcoin Cash and Dogecoin down a little bit. And again, Dogecoin still maintaining that 7 cents resistant level. High 6 cents, 7 cents range is holding support right there. If you've been keep an eye on that. And pretty much, guys, anyway, you're looking at the crypto market, you seeing a whole bunch of green in the market. Okay, Cosmos, I hope you got into that, because that thing is bouncing up. Tron, Avalanche. There's a couple good ones here in the top 50. I'm not going to go too much further than that. But we will be looking at some new coins coming up next week. And I'll give you guys a list on Monday so that you can do your due diligence and do your own research, so that you can put some other coins that I believe is going to have value in your portfolio, where you can see your portfolio perform. I know like Filecoin is $43, but I could tell you right now, if you could get a couple of them, hold on to them. I think that is going to have a lot to do with, the transition. Algorand as well. Neo, I know those are, pricey, but I would say get some of those if I were you. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. And I am not a financial advisor. I just got to give it to you as far as what I see myself being successful with. Will it translate? I don't know. I would hope so. But, some of the things that I've seen working good for me, I want to share it and pass it along. Anyway, we've been talking about Nexo a little bit, and Nexo has sent me an email, and this is what the email is about pretty much. I'll go ahead and read it since it's a quick read. In line with our self-sustainable business model and the goal of bringing out the full potential of the Nexo token, we are incorporating free cryptocurrency withdrawals into the list of perks of our loyalty program from February 13th onwards. Nexo will cover the gas fees paid to miners as compensation for adding a transaction to the blockchain on up to 15 of your crypto withdrawals per month. More Nexo equals more free crypto withdrawals, depending on your Nexo token holdings. Consequently, your loyalty tier, you will receive between 1 and 15 monthly crypto withdrawals completely free of charge. So they got the base, silver, gold, platinum, and again, all in line with what we think some of the cryptocurrencies will be attached to when it comes to silver, gold, platinum, and precious metals. But anyway, once the free withdrawal limit is reached, gas fees will automatically be charged to clients. The counter will reset on the first day of each month, after which you can make another set of free withdrawals. Okay, and this is including free crypto withdrawals in the loyalty program, which they are giving their native token greater utility, further incentivizing holders to benefit from the Nexo's preferential earn and borrow rates, and contributing to the stronger tokenomics model. The rationale, which is surging demand and gas fees, we are among the few companies to offer zero free transactions on the blockchain. Over the past 2 years, we have saved our users millions of dollars worth of gas fees by covering this cost for all crypto withdrawals. In doing so, Nexo has helped create and support the inclusive and increasingly digital asset environment that we will operate into today. Over the past weeks, the Ethereum network, the most utilized blockchain and home to decentralized finance DeFi protocols, saw gas fees soar to record highs, while Bitcoin transactions cost spikes to their highest rates for the past 3 years. Okay. Continuing at our end, the Bitcoin rally and skyrocketing gas fees coincided with a series of product upgrades under our Nexonomics initiative, notably the release of the Nexo exchange as well as the Nexo token, assets beyond 1.5 apiece to a market cap of just around 900 billion. As a result, demand for services across our lineup, borrowing, earning, and now swapping surged to an unprecedented level, with transaction values naturally following this trend. With gas fees escalating, the integration of free crypto withdrawals into our loyalty program contributes to maintaining the sustainability of our business model, which in turn further boosts our financial stability and gives us the independence to guarantee the growth and security of our clients' assets. As the space continues to mature and edges towards mass crypto adoption, their common belief in the digital asset space is increasingly bolstered by certainty. It is the joint responsibility of Nexo and as well as individual investors and businesses to ensure this certainty, in turn bolstered by a more stable, sustainable crypto environment. The latest upgrade to their loyalty program is one of the next steps Nexo is taking to ensure the long-term results of their collective endeavor to redesign finance. So guys, if you guys haven't set you guys up a Nexo account, if you guys are looking for withdrawals free based on your tier, I would suggest that you take a look at Nexo. I'm not telling you to, but it's just another platform to look at loans, look at transaction fees, look at different type of cryptos to hold, as well as it being one of the things we talked about the other day when it comes to security, with your ledger, being able to interact and have interoperability with your ledger, through some sort of debit credit card mechanism, whether it be Visa or MasterCard or whatnot, because at the end of the day, the integration that we're talking about, again, this is coming from Cointelegraph News by Andrew Thurman, and we're going to continue on this trail as long as these things continue to come up, because we've been talking about them for a couple days, if not a couple weeks now. BitPay integration brings crypto payments to Apple Pay's 380 million users. I think Apple just bought $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Don't quote me on that, but I think that they did. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and read a little bit of this. The string of major payment companies allowing crypto features continues as BitPay announced today that BitPay card users can now connect to Apple Wallet and pay for goods and services using Apple Pay. We have thousands of BitPay Wallet app customers using the BitPay card who are always looking for new places and ways to spend their crypto, said BitPay CEO Stephen Pear in a press release, adding Apple Pay and soon Google and Samsung Pay makes it easy and convenient to use the BitPay card is more in more places from day to day in terms of luxury purchases. So, BitPay also filed with the OCC to become a national trust bank later last year. The Apple Pay press release noted that support for Google Pay and Samsung Pay is planned for later this quarter. So, guys, I mean, again, this is just the start of it. People are getting integrated. People are, having opportunity to look at crypto, not maybe for the first time, but experienced users. I'm not an Apple person, but this is for the Apple people who do have Apple devices and things like that. Samsung Pay coming up for me, and Google and things like that. This is huge. Okay, I'll finish this up by saying that this may also be just the first of many Apple-related cryptocurrency developments. Last week, Royal Bank of Canada, Dominion Securities analyst Paul Steves predicted that Apple might be the next company to allocate a portion of their cash reserves to Bitcoin. Apple currently has nearly $200 billion in cash on hand, and pressure may be mounting for the company to follow Tesla's lead in purchasing cryptocurrency. Now, guys, I've said on this show multiple times that I'm not a Bitcoin fanatic, and maybe I'm missing something with Bitcoin. But you know what? I'm gonna jump into Bitcoin. Forgive me for saying this, okay? But if it reaches 50,000, I believe it can possibly reach another 50,000, which is 100,000. So if I'm a sit on the sidelines, I mean, I might as well catch some of the gains. Am I correct? So I kind of gotta walk back some of my comments or statements because I don't want to miss the ride up. I don't know what might happen to Bitcoin. I do have my personal opinions and ideas, but I think that I've been able to read the market very well to get out if I need to get out while taking profits or shaving profits on the way up in the meantime. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and move further on with another article from Cointelegraph, The Future of Money. This is from William Suberg. ECB's Lagarde says central banks holding Bitcoin is out of the question. Now, looked like she stole my little lapel pin right there because I'll be wearing those on my suits. Anyway, the head of the European Central Bank, ECB, thinks that the central banks worldwide will not be holding Bitcoin anytime soon. In a conference call with the economists on February 10th, Christine Lagarde showed herself to be firmly risk-off when it came to decentralized cryptocurrencies. Out of the question. It's very unlikely. I would say it's out of the question, she responded when asked about central bank Bitcoin uptake. Lagarde has long derided Bitcoin, which has surged at the time when the ECB prints huge amounts of liquidity in an attempt to shore up its financial jurisdiction after a year of government-imposed lockdowns. The ECB, nonetheless, doing its best to promote Bitcoin by accident. Best-selling author, The Bitcoin Standard, by this person, Sefidin Amlas. I hope I didn't butcher that, but anyway. He referenced another ECB event this week, which yielded signs that the consumers throughout the Eurozone bloc may be grappling with a negative interest rate within years. Quoted by Bloomberg, one executive board member said that should the institution create a digital euro, it should charge people who refuse to spend it. The reason, Fabio Panetta argued, is that should the Eurozone experience another financial crisis, consumers might drain their bank accounts and bank directly with the digital euro's issuer. For example, in times of crisis, it could be necessary to adjust the remuneration of the digital currency, but this could signal that the central bank is anticipating financial tensions, leading to self-fulfilling instability, he added. So basically what they're kind of prepping us up for here, even across in Europe, is that they're looking for, some sort of financial crisis right here. They'll tell you in subtle ways, in subtle terms, that there's a crisis headed our way. And you know what? I don't think that, central banks will hold Bitcoin per se, because of what the central banks have done to the people for many, many, many years. And I believe that there has to be some sort of central bank digital currency that's interoperable with other cryptocurrencies. Transacting cryptocurrencies are moving large sums of money. And I do believe Madame Lagarde is, well respected in the, finance world as far as working for, formerly the IMF. But we've discussed her before. I think that she's just a person that's just there to handling it. And when you got banks wanting you to pay to have you hold your funds, that means, you need to find another avenue or outlet to, take control over your finances. And this is what cryptocurrency will do to the central banks. It will destroy them because there is no control. They can't control it. They can't control anything. I believe, I was reading an article from Nigeria where, they talked about how they don't know who created it, but they're not going to stop it because it's bringing liquidity or is bringing funds to the, the youth or the younger generation, that is allowing them to, thrive. So they don't want to cut it off. And this is what makes me think Bitcoin is not going to really disappear. I think that there might be a cap set on Bitcoin at some point where, there's not going to be profits to be had. So that's just me. That's my opinion in regards to Bitcoin. But, who knows? Maybe I'll get in to a point where it's not too risky for me. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, before I go, I wanted to go over this. This is from Core Digest that came in my email. And I think I've talked about this before. But I want to leave everybody with this. And I want everybody to understand what David Schwartz meant by this article. Or this little statement here. What does the letter XRP stand for? Or why does Ripple Labs call it XRP? 3-letter currency codes are formed by appending a single character to the 2-letter country code of the issuing country. Since the United States country code is US, US dollars have the currency code USD. Some non-countries still have country codes. The EU has country code EU, so the currency code for euros is EUR. Of course, XRP is not issued by any country. For assets not issued by any country, the first letter must be X. No country code starting with X will be issued. So for example, since the chemical symbol for gold is AU, gold's currency code is XAU. Some people use Bitcoin for Bitcoin, but people who care about standards use XBT. XRP's first letter is X because XRP is not issued by any country. In the early days, we called the ledger's native assets ripples, so the natural currency code to choose was XRP. I don't think anybody calls them ripples anymore, but I have heard of ZERPs. So anytime you have the asset starting with an X, it won't be issued by a country, and anyone can actually lay claim to it or adopt it, as long as it has utility and value for worldwide means. So I believe we're at the cusp of worldwide adoption. We got debit cards, credit cards coming out galore. We got different type of entities, like Coinbase or Kraken, or these type of places becoming basically banks in their own right, but dealing only with cryptocurrencies, which is a DeFi company or a tech company creating opportunity for people like myself, yourself, who want to capitalize on finance gains and being able to have money being put back into their pocket in some way, somehow. And again, I like to believe that people get to choose the currency. So right now we're getting prepped, we're getting ready for a transition. And again, they've been prepping us with the Apple Watches, with being able to just scan your phones, with being able to scan your watch, things like that, where things are just cashless. You could just go in there, tap your credit card or debit card or whatever. So these things are rapidly picking up steam, and again, we're getting close to the finish line and the end goal for whatever you're in the crypto space for. But anyway, guys, that's the show for today. Have a wonderful weekend. Do something fun, new, and exciting. I hope that we get to enjoy some good weather here in Southern California, and do something good for myself as well. Anyway, do some research, do some reading, get some fresh air, always spend time with, loved ones. Let them know that you appreciate them, and that, that you're there through any type of time, difficult time, good time, whatever. When it's not good, you just want to always be consistent, being consistent. So anyway, guys, God bless, take care, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.